Alright, I got a battle with Dr. Weegee from Poke Central, and it came down to the wire, and it was a pretty good match. So, I get a fake off on his Azelf, because I'm thinking it's a Sash lead who's going to try and Stealth Rock, and I thought he'd Stealth Rock this turn, but instead he explodes. Like, my mind process during this match, at that point, was go to Blissey when he Stealth Rocked, and if he tried to explode, I was going to try and go to Spook Duke to avoid it, but he exploded over doing Stealth Rock, so that sucks since I lost Blizzard really early. So I go for the fake out, but he protects getting speed boost, and I go to Magnezone, which walls out Yanmega so bad, unless it's like a sub reversal one, then I guess it can do a pretty good chunk of damage to Magnezone after the Lychee boost, but in this case it's not, so he puts me to sleep, and I just stay in to get a turn of sleep off and to see what he's going to do, because I don't have Bliss to roam anymore. So now I go to Spook Duke to break the sub, and I know Seed Bomb won't kill, but it's going to hurt, and it does hurt. And I break the sub. So I'm just going to sub up because I'm predicting a switch here. And he goes to Bliss, and I just go for a Focus Blast for some damage. And my Focus Blast miss, which is no big deal. But I go to my Hitmontop, he's really good. It's a really good poke. And I go to Stone Edge because just in case he wants to bring that Yanmega in, or just in case he wants to switch to a Ghost, which he did. So I get some damage on the Noir, which is nice. And he has Nightshade, which is kind of weird. But I don't know, it's a little old school, I guess you can say. So I just go for the T-Bolt. Because most of them, they have amazing defense and special defense, but usually they're defensive walls. Since I saw a Bliss before, I'm guessing it's defensive, because he already has a special wall, so I'm just going for some T-Bolts to, get some damage. And he goes to Blissey, and I go to my Kingdra, and he gets a crit and a Parahax, which kind of blows, because I don't think he's Serene Grace, and he gets another crit right there, so those two crits started adding up on Kingdra. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. I'm going to go for, I think, 3, because I think 3 from my Kingdra knocks out Bliss. And then I go for the Rain Dance right there, so now I'm faster than Blissey, because Swift Swim just makes it at, like, uber speed. It's ridiculous. And a couple Dragon Dances. So I think that's 2. And, I don't know, it might have been 2 or 3. I don't know. So I go for an Outrage, which is just gonna destroy Blissey. And so right now, I got a pretty good amount of speed. The Parahax is kind of slowing me down a little bit. But I got Parahax on his Protect, no big deal. So now I'm free to pick any move, I'm pretty sure. I don't really remember. But he goes for the Air Slash, and it's enough to take me out, which kind of sucks. So now we go to Magnezone. And I didn't see the Protect coming, or else I would have subbed. If I had a sub up, that would have been really big, because he wouldn't have been able to Hypnosis me. But I didn't, so be it. I'm asleep now. And I get a first turn Wake, which is pretty nice, because I get a ton of damage on his Dragonite. And I don't know what that noise is. Oh, the phone started ringing while I was recording. So, I go to Sand Slash to set up some rocks for the Yanmega. And the Outrages again. I was hoping I can get a counter off, but I can't, so that kind of sucks. So I go for the sub with Spook Duke just in case he hits himself, because that sub will be huge, because he has no more Bliss, but he hasn't hit himself. So I'm just going to have to go for the Shadow Ball right here now, and thankfully it takes him out. So, he brings in Noir, and I'm thinking Shadow Sneak. So I'm going to go to Magnezone, because it's not going to do anything to Magnezone, and Spook Duke might be useful to me later, so I'm just trying to keep him alive. So I T-Bolt, take him out, and now Magnezone has a hefty amount of HP left. So I let him put me to sleep, and same thing as before, I'm thinking he's going to sub, so I'm going to go to Spook Duke to break it. And he ends up subbing, and I go for the Shadow Ball to break the sub, and he's going to take me out right here. So the next turn is pretty much game. If I can take Breloom out with my Hitmontop, I win. But if I can't, I lose. So I go for the Fake Out for some extra damage on him. I go for the Match Punch, and you can't even tell on the screen it has HP left. And he's a level 5 HP. So the difference of the game was 5 HP. So I go to Magnezone. He takes me out. And that's game. Good game, Weegee. I enjoyed it. Maybe we can get a rematch.